Well, what I would love to say is this is one of the most professional teams I've worked with, I would say. And you guys look out for employees. You always show gratitude towards the hard work that we do. So I appreciate that. And I would tell anyone that want to join, they would have a good opportunity to grow, a way to make money and see themselves as part of a family, a team, a professional setting that would make
One, two, three, four.
This is Mike from New Levels Cleaning, and I'm with Tyrone, one of our cleaners. How you doing, Tyrone?
I'm good, I'm good. How about you, Mike?
Good, man. Just another day, just working. Tell me what the training was like when you first started. Go through like the onboarding process and how things went with the manager when you were trained on your account.
Okay. I find it was a very easy and very good transition to get in there. I came in with one of your managers, as you said. He called me in. I was supposed to do like a rundown, get to know the place, get to know what's expected of me, and where the equipment are, what are we using, how much time he expects me to do the job for, and stuff like that. So the first couple hours I think I was supposed to do, I came in and then he kind of like prepped me, as I told you about, what to do, what's expected.
Right. How did you feel that the follow-up process has been after you started in terms of like providing you the right resources, things like that, just so that you feel supported as a cleaner?
Oh, definitely. I feel very much supported. I speak to the managers, which relates to you, Mike, being in charge as well. And everything is very much efficient when it comes to communication, I must say. When we need
Yeah.
to get supplies, it's on time. You get communications for if in case shift change. If someone can't make it, we cover each other up. We try to do things in a professional manner and we try to keep up that standard for the company as well.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so tell me when you need supplies at the account, walk me through how we get the supplies out to you.
Well, what I usually do, I usually take account of what I use, how often I use it, when I'm going to be using it. So maybe a week before it finishes, I could, get you guys the info on the Slack app. We have an app called Slack where everything gets documented so you would know what time, what day, when it was sent. So if the response isn't timely, you would know. We usually rectify these things as well if in case it comes up. But so far, it's never it never came up.
And,
Everything has been on time.
yeah, and when you usually message us, do you feel like the communication has been good, like quick
Oh,
response time?
that's one thing I can't complain of. Very efficient. Everybody communicates very much on point, on
Yeah.
time. You never have no problems with communicating for sure. You guys
Yeah.
are on the ball when it comes to that.
Yeah, I feel like I can't help myself. Like every time I get a Slack message, I feel like no matter what time it is, I have to like answer
Yeah,
just as quick as
I think I feel the same way too.
I know. I know you're very quick. Every time I message you, it's like within 2 minutes.
Yeah. When I hear the
Uh,
ping, it's like, I know, oh, Mike wants something. I need to relate because you're a guy, you're very easy to communicate with. You're not a
yeah,
guy that's difficult to reach. You're not a guy that when you contact you, you take like about half an hour to respond. You don't
right.
do that.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I try and be. It just makes it easier. It just causes too many issues if everyone's trying to reach each other and then you have to wait because sometimes things are needed like on the fly. Like,
Yes, abruptly.
yeah, if we're at an account and someone's locked out or there's an issue or something, you
Right.
have to answer very quickly. How do you feel like the team has been as far as friendliness and helpfulness and everything? Because I know you've met a lot of the people so far. Tell
Oh,
me your opinion.
definitely. I could say we help each other very much. If in case, as I said, someone calls in sick, they can't make it for their duties, we usually fill in. We've worked together as a team. And it's very easy for us to like get ourselves into groups to work together. Everybody takes, where their qualities are, where they're stronger. Somebody might be stronger in wiping up or vacuuming or sweeping. So we come together very well,
Yeah,
and do the objective, which is finish the job in an efficient time, efficient manner, and what the company or the people expect from us. So it's very easy, very timely, no
yeah, for
complaints.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I
And I must
appreciate
say,
that.
you guys do a good job in coordinating. It's like you guys anticipate problems before they occur.
Mhm.
So that's where you don't move with a kind of like a knee-jerk reaction. You're always on top of the ball. So
Yeah,
you anticipate problems. If a problem comes up, you deal with it like automatic, like one time. So it's very good being
yeah.
with it.
Yeah, you have to have multiple backup plans when there's so much staff all over the city at all
Right.
times of the day and night.
And the
There's
different locations to
yeah,
remember.
there's so many things that could go wrong at all times, so I always have to be prepared. And then
Right.
like when we have been in a team, something that I never liked when I worked at a job, I would always feel when the manager would come along, it's like, oh God, the manager's here. Like
Yes.
the owner, I gotta like, act a certain way and
Yeah.
fired. How do you feel, when management comes around to check up and when I'm visiting, stuff like that?
I'll be honest, before I even started this job, I always had that perception when it comes to working. You need to have the same vibes, even though the manager's there or not. Now, if you're someone that's responsible, you know your job and you know what you're doing, you don't feel the thing by the manager's
Yeah,
presence.
exactly. Exactly.
It doesn't affect you. So I think it
Exactly.
has a lot to do with the person's intimidation in the sense of how they present themselves to the job. You
Makes
understand?
sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
So if you cover in what you're doing and what you should represent, because it's something you're not doing for the first time, you've been
Right.
doing it consistent over and over again. So you should know what they expect from you to please the what's expected from the manager, so that you feel happy and you have no pressure on you as well.
Yeah, exactly. Because the last thing that we want cleaners to feel is, that, oh man, the manager's coming around, like they're gonna micromanage me and
You see,
like
that's the
it's gonna
thing.
be annoying. That's not what I want.
That's why he's called a manager. He needs to see what's being done the appropriate way that he wants it done. Everybody
Yeah.
have their role. When we come
Yeah.
together, everything works out fine. I like the presentation you made when you say if you make more money, we make more money. So we need to represent the company in a professional manner that it brings in more clients so that we get more, it goes
Yeah.
it's vice versa.
I really believe in that. I
Yeah.
want to bring people all up together and the more revenue that we bring in from new accounts and the
Yes.
customers are happy, then there's just more money to go around for like little perks like customer compliments, reviews, things like
Right.
that. Just more to go around.
Yep, yep. I like the interview you did with the customer from the physical therapy office.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's great.
that was on point.
Yeah,
the,
hopefully.
the qualities, you know what was on point with it? I would say the qualities we offer where you pay attention to the simple things that could cause problems in the future. This
Mhm.
is very important.
Yeah, doing this for so long in your position, like going above and beyond and doing all those little things, how important do you feel that is to like the success of a cleaning account?
I think it's very important. I could tell from the complaints, the way she explained the little things that actually cause all the chaos within the working environment because the place wasn't clean. You
Mhm.
can tell that these little things are very important. Someone not showing up, someone new coming in, not aware of where things are, how to work. Now, here's the big thing too. What if you have a special event coming on where you would need someone to even step up a little more, and then
Right.
someone new comes in?
Mhm.
This is going to cause a lot of problems. You know,
Exactly. Well,
so these things you do is very important. I must say the coordination, the timely manner in how we do things, the covering up for if someone is late or can't show up, all these things, punctuality, very important.
yeah, I think you're on time to the minute, like
You see
every.
that? Now that's the thing. You see that? That's the thing I tell you. When things
I
start to
see
fall
that.
as
Don't
a
think I don't
habit,
see that.
I came in with these things. You don't have to train me about these things. My grandfather always told me time is very important. From the time I
Yeah,
was a kid, he has his clock on like half an hour earlier.
that's like my whole point on why we hire based on like core values and stuff like that. Because let's face it, I could teach you to clean
You're
in
right.
an hour or two, right?
Yes, you
Everyone
are
can
so right. But
mop.
these little values, you can't teach these things.
Yeah, your
You either have it or you
grandfather
don't.
taught you that. Exactly. From years. That's years of teaching someone, these values that are like instilled in you. So it's like any job you go to, you
Yeah,
can learn the basic skills, but things as far as being on time, being respectful, being
right.
professional, all that
Or,
stuff.
or even to taking accountability. That's another
Yeah.
one too.
Yeah, that's big in our industry because a lot of people, if they're in a team and then something's not done, they'll be like, well, that wasn't my job or that.
Yes. Or they'll blame someone else instead of
Yeah.
getting the overall objective, which is to make sure we all look good for what the company represents.
I take accountability for everything too. Like,
I know.
anytime I mess up, I'm not perfect. I own up to it.
Right.
And I just look at it as like opportunity to do better in the future.
Yeah, and you're not a guy with a big ego. So why should we have the ego? You're the manager.
Thank you. Okay, two more things.
No problem.
Do you feel like this job is set up so that it's easy to become a good cleaner and successful in the company? So, for example, that the workload isn't too much, that you have all the resources to, understand the job properly, all those things. Do you feel like it's easy to be successful in the company?
Yes, I do. And one more thing I even realized that you did, which was very good. Whilst I was assigned my duties in the building that I had, the company, the account that I had, you always asked and always came in to know if the workload was overwhelming. Whilst I started my training, whilst I was going through, being with the company, that's one thing I appreciated that you always asked if it's too much, if I needed help. So it made it in a way that I wouldn't reach a level of burnout. So you kept me, steady and comfortable so that I would be at that same good level that I'm at. So you won't tear me down. You know where I'm coming from?
Yeah, yeah, of
So
course.
I appreciate that.
That's
You
important.
always, keep up to see what toll the job is taking on your employees as well, which is a
Yeah,
good thing.
yeah,
Yeah. So
that's
it gives
important to
the
me.
employee longevity in the company as well.
Thank you. Yeah, because if you're getting burnt out, then you're just going to be frustrated and quit,
Exactly.
and then there's just high turnover. But I want to build a system where it's easy for people to, be successful. Everyone has all the tools. And then my last question is just anything you would want to say to any potential cleaner that might work with us.
Well, what I would love to say is this is one of the most professional teams I've worked with, I would say. And you guys look out for employees. You always show gratitude towards the hard work that we do. So I appreciate that. You're always thinking, you're always looking to invent things that could assist us to make our jobs easier. You always look towards the new equipment that's out there, anything that could help us to, make our jobs look more efficient as well, within
Thank
the
you.
time we have. So I appreciate that. And I would tell anyone that want to join, they would have a good opportunity to grow, a way to make money and see themselves as part of a family, a team, a professional setting that would make them feel part of a group, part of something that's growing, something that's going to reach somewhere much bigger than where it is right now. So
Yeah, I get
if you want to grow with a company to see yourself somewhere, this is the right place to start. That's all I
Thank,
can say.
thank you, Tyrone. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really always hard at work to like build things, build better systems, build better.
I can tell. I can tell.
Yeah,
Your guys like your brain looks like it's always on overtime.
yeah, you guys don't work for me. I pretty much work for everyone else. I work for you guys. I work for the customers. I'm always trying to provide better service, to provide better.
It's like you
I'm
on
working my
duty
ass
like
off.
24/7.
Yeah. But yeah, man, that's what it takes to build something great. So yeah,
You definitely put in the hard work, Mike. I must say, you definitely do. And